slowly. Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Rebecca Sweet here, wanting to do a quick little update as to what we are seeing across the area. It's been a rather busy morning, tracking snow continuing to slide through the region. And as we give you a glimpse over our Market Square camera, you can see we still have some flurries in place, continuing to slide their way through parts of Knox County. Now, I don't expect much additional precipitation that's going to be sliding through. It's going to be just some rather light snow. However, I want you to keep in mind, folks, that a lot of the precip that we are watching into the afternoon hours will likely stay as we go into the overnight hours. And then with lows tonight dropping down near freezing, well, I should even say below freezing, it's going to create for a very messy start to your Thursday. In fact, conditions tomorrow morning could potentially be even more impactful in comparison to what we had this morning. Taking a look at some of our preliminary snowfall totals. Now, I don't expect these to adjust by much, but the crazy part is an area that wasn't originally under a winter weather advisory has picked up some of the most snow that we've had across the area. So that warm nose just didn't quite take its full effect. Not a bad thing, but we did see up to 2.5 inches in the Etowah community. This is in McMinn County. Jacksboro and Campbell County looking at 2.3 inches. 10 Mile 2.2, Strawberry Plains 1.9, and then out at McGee-Tyson Airport, we do have an official reading of 1.6 inches of snow. Again, I do not foresee to have too much of an adjustment to this. We may see a few more flurries kind of here or there, but more so what we're going to be monitoring for the rest of the day will be the impacts that we're going to be watching out on the roads. Giving you a glimpse of your radar again, the time is 11:02, and as you notice, yes, we are still seeing a few additional flurries here across parts of East Tennessee, and that includes even into the Central Valley, into parts of Knox County. Just this nice little line of snow that is continuing to stay with us into parts of Knox County. So kind of giving you a little bit of a closer view of this system. Now, this could certainly happen. These couple different bands sliding through the region. Again, not going to lead to much additional coverage when it comes to snow, but considering there may be some back roads and secondary roads where we do not have a lot of travel in place, this could lead to some traffic concerns, especially with some slipperier conditions. I know we had one of our reporters out live earlier, Aaron, up in parts of Scott County, and even on his live coverage, you could see that vehicles turning onto main roadways were having a little bit of an issue getting some traction. So again, watching another band of snow now pushing into parts of central Knox County and then sliding up into East Knox County. If you're driving on I-40, you may have the opportunity of seeing some of these snow flurries in place. Now, this is just a part of what we're going to be watching into the extended forecast. We have a winter weather advisory that's in effect for areas until midnight, for most areas, I should say, until midnight. And this is highlighting impacts that we will see on the roads due to winter weather. Now, we do have snow that has definitely been accumulating on some harder surfaces, on grassy surfaces. Main roads not going to be as much of a concern. Back roads and secondary roads likely going to remain a concern as we go throughout the day. Then, as we get past the evening hours tonight and everything starts to quiet down, we then transition and we start to talk about very chilly temperatures. In fact, we do have a cold weather advisory that's going to be in place. It includes all areas here shaded in this blue, and it's highlighting areas that could potentially have wind chill values come tomorrow morning near 0 degrees. So really going to be a rather chilly start to your Thursday, and then we're not going to see much of a warming trend. Actual air temperatures tonight going to be dropping down into the teens and 20s, and then forecasting highs tomorrow to stay below freezing all day. As we continue to put your futurecast into motion on a local level, you'll notice that cloud cover is going to stay with us throughout the day. So even though it's February and we do have more of the sunlight that's going to be on a direct hit, the sun's a little bit higher up in the sky, I still expect that we're going to see a lot of this snow kind of hang with us, and some of our models actually keep some of these snow flurries into the higher elevations through this afternoon. We'll definitely continue to monitor that because that would certainly add some additional snowfall when it comes to our snowfall totals up into the higher elevations. Late tonight and going into the early hours of your Thursday, we should see fairly quiet weather. Models have been trying to hint at perhaps a quick little wave of energy similar to this line that's moving through right now, perhaps moving into the area come tomorrow morning. And yeah, folks, that's going to make for a mess, an absolute mess as you go outside for your Thursday when you factor in icy roads, anything that's left over on the roads refreezing, and then a nice little thin layer of some snow. It is going to create for some very tough driving conditions. Certainly something we will continue to watch into your Thursday. Now, if you're not a fan of these cooler temperatures, we are going to continue to see a beautiful warming trend as we go throughout the end of the work week and into the weekend. We're keeping weather impact alert days in place today because of the snow that has fallen and the additional snow flurries we could see up into the higher elevations. Weather impact alert days in place as we go throughout the day tomorrow because highs likely going to stay below freezing. So slippery roads, tough travel conditions going to be in place through tomorrow morning and lasting all throughout the day on your Thursday. And we may even see these impacts carry on as we go into your Friday. As always, folks, you can always find out the very latest information over on our website when it comes to closures and some of the updates that we are seeing across the region. But for now, we're actually going to send it out to one of our live crews who we have. I believe we have Olivia, who is out in North Knoxville. Olivia, can you tell me what the roads were like when you were out on the roads, and what are some of the current conditions that you're seeing right now?
Hey, Rebecca, good morning. I am on Atlantic Avenue. It is off of Broadway. I'm in North Knoxville, and I'm going to step out of the way so you can actually see a little bit more of what we're looking at, because we are purposely standing near a hill and a bridge and overpass. We know that those areas tend to be a little bit more tricky if you are out on the roads, but really we're seeing cars not have any issues so far making their way through their daily commutes, because we do know that Jim Snowden and Knox County Public Works were hard at work starting on Monday, really pre-treating those roads with brine and salt. And so we do know that main roads and secondary roads should be okay. But like Becca said, we are watching to see what the impact will be as we head into tonight and tomorrow because of those really, really cold below freezing conditions.
I'll certainly be on the watch for areas where it's really shaded, there's not much traffic and things like that, because we do anticipate some isolated spots still being out there.
We're continuing to track the impact of this winter weather. Just because we are seeing a beautiful winter wonderland today doesn't mean that there are still not some risks as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning. So make sure to stay with us at WBIR. We're going to be continuing to watch those conditions for you, especially as we are watching some refreezing rather, as we head into tomorrow. Becca, I will send things back to you from North Knoxville. But right now, just a beautiful winter scene.
Yeah, it certainly does look quite nice. Thank you so much, Olivia. Again, stay safe on those roads. Again, I want to remind you folks, we're going to reiterate the forecast one more time, where we are seeing a few flurries in place. We'll have more in your forecast as we go throughout the day. And hey, just a reminder, if you want to track the impacts, all you have to do is scan this QR code. It'll take you to the App Store, where it is free to download. You can get the interactive radar on the palm of your hand, as well as all the notifications that you're going to need. Stay with us, folks. We'll have more updates throughout the day.